talk about her.
You cannot contact the petitioner, all right? Contact.
Okay, what else?
Number 3, firearms. It says respondent shall not use or possess firearm or ammunition.
What?
Listen, respondent shall surrender any firearms and ammunition in respondent's possession to the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Department.
And she's not feral or anything like that. Right there.
Right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write a...
It's fine, man. Just take the gun and be out of here. I don't want to hear nothing else. Just, if you got to take the gun, take the gun.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
No other ammunition or anything?
No.
We're not being rude to you.
I know.
Try to be nice.
Please.
We got you.
Please.
We got you.
I know. I'm not being aggressive towards you. You've got my gun. We're done. Right? We're done. Right? We're done. Right?
Respondent shall not use or possess firearm or ammunition. 5 words on a piece of paper. 5 words that turned a law-abiding gun owner into a criminal for exactly 7 days. Picture this. A man walks into a sheriff's office and hands over his gun because a judge told him to. 1 week later, he walks out with that same gun back in his hand, legally, paper signed. And within hours, he's face down in handcuffs for holding the exact same weapon the government just gave back to him. That's not a mistake. That's a system moving faster than its own paperwork, and a man caught in the gap. Before we go deeper into what the documents actually show, make sure you're subscribed to Police Misconduct Case, because we don't just cover the story, we follow the evidence. Here's how it started. May 5th, 2026, St. Lucie County, Florida. Deputies arrive at the home of Michael Taylor, a YouTuber known as the Armed Fisherman. Earlier that year, he'd been tried in Pinellas County for stalking Clearwater City manager Jennifer Poirier and found not guilty by a unanimous jury. Case closed, right? Wrong. A criminal acquittal and a civil injunction are 2 different things, and Florida law lets both exist about the same person at the same time. Poirier went to civil court and asked for a stalking injunction. Under Florida statute 784.0485, a judge can grant that ex parte, without the other side even in the room. No cross-examination, no jury, just 1 sworn petition and a signature. That's exactly what happened, the same day deputies showed up at Taylor's door.
Petitioner's employment or school to inquire about petitioner or to send messages to petitioner. That means no telephone calls, no text messaging, no Facebooking, no Instagramming, no Snapchat.
About her. About her.
You cannot contact her.
As long as I don't say nothing about her, I'm good.
You cannot contact...
If I can talk all this shit I want to talk about Clearwater, but long as I don't talk about her directly.
You cannot contact her
directly
or indirectly.
Okay.
Okay, and not through another...
Well, no, you just said indirectly.
Yes.
Well, she works for the city of Clearwater, and I talk shit about Clearwater. So is that indirectly, or is that because long as I don't say... You're the
Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
I'm not an attorney. I can't give you legal advice. I can only tell you what the paperwork says.
This
not
is
indirectly not directly or indirectly contact the petitioner.
Of her. Long as I don't talk about her.
You cannot contact the petitioner. All right? Contact.
Okay, what else?
Number 3, firearms. It says respondent shall not use or possess firearm or ammunition.
What?
Listen, respondent shall surrender any firearms and ammunition in respondent's possession to the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Department.
And she's not feral or anything like that. Right there.
Right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write a...
It's fine, man. Just take the gun and be out of here. I don't want to hear nothing else. Just, if you got to take the gun, take the gun.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
No other ammunition or anything?
No.
We're not being rude to you.
I know.
Try to be nice.
Please.
We got you.
Please.
We got you.
I know. I'm not being aggressive towards you. You've got my gun. We're done. Right? We're done. Right? We're done. Right? We're done. Right?
Okay.
Have a good day. Hi.
Hold this image. A man just cleared by 12 jurors, standing on his own porch, handed a document that treats him like he's already guilty of something else entirely. 2 verdicts, 2 Americas, 1 man in the middle. The deputies read him the terms. No contact, direct or indirect, with the petitioner. No contact through social media. Taylor, filming for his channel, tests the edges of the order like a lawyer probing a fence line. The deputy's answer says everything about how these encounters really work. I'm not an attorney. I can only read what the paperwork says. That's the moral refrain of this story, and you'll hear it again. Officers don't interpret the law in the moment. They enforce the paper in front of them.
Right? We're done, right?
Okay.
Have a good day. Hi. Yeah, because I want my gun back.
So listen, before you
I'm not freaking out on you guys. Listen. Here, Linda, listen. Just give me my receipt and let me be about my day.
I gotta write it out.
What's your name?
You're gonna have it. Well,
don't say right here, please. What's your name?
Jose Estrada.
Thank you. Your name?
Deputy Arteche.
Thank you. And badge number?
319. I'll give you my business card.
It's fine. We'll go through all that. Your name and badge number?
Here's 200.
Thank you. Your name and badge number?
Sergeant Brigadier 179.
All right. And yours?
Lieutenant Flowers 134.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being cooperative.
I'm not. I don't even know what this is. You are coming from Pinellas County.
No, we work for St. Lucie.
They sent you to come here from Pinellas County, and I just got found unanimously not guilty for what is going on. I was found unanimously not guilty, and now I got to deal with a civil suit.
It's not a civil suit.
What is it?
Okay. So an injunction is just it's a civil matter that still is resolvable. You're going to go to court on
I can't.
need to present your side to things. It could be dismissed on the 12th. We don't know.
But you just took my firearm.
Yes, sir.
Is that fair to me and my family?
The judge asked for it. The judge required it.
Is that fair to my? It's not that I have a problem with the judge. The judge already. The court already decided that I was not guilty, and they...
Then the part that turns this into a Second Amendment case. Condition 3, surrender all firearms. Taylor complies, hands over his Glock, a magazine, 14 rounds. He signs the receipt. But while doing it, he says something telling. You guys stole my firearm. Not took, stole. He already believes something unconstitutional is happening, even while complying with it.
Tell that to my wife. Tell that to my daughter. Just imagine if somebody kicks in my door tonight and they kill my family. You're going to be saying, oh, it's unfortunate that you didn't have your gun. Is it unfortunate? Welcome to YouTube, too. Yeah. You guys know I'm a YouTuber.
Mr. Taylor, we're treating you with as much respect as we can.
I treated you guys with respect, but you guys stole my firearm.
I do not disagree with you. What I said,
stole my firearm.
You're trying to be
I'm trying.
Professional to you as you are to
Can I walk over? I understand there's the Halo law. Can I be within 20? Because I'm just looking for my property receipt.
He's bringing it to you.
Yeah. Can I go within 25 feet? I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you can walk over there with me, man.
Yeah. I'm not here.
He's just typing it up for you.
I get it, dude. I get it, man.
Look, we empathize for you, man. I understand what you just said about, protecting your family and stuff like that. But just understand, I'm not the one that wrote that document. He's not the one.
Did you swear an oath to defend and uphold the Constitution?
Correct.
But what Pinellas County did from 4 hours away just violated my rights. So, and you're sitting.
Yeah, you're gonna have that day in court.
It's not gonna be a day in court. It's gonna cost you, the taxpayer, money. Like I said, man, I have no ill will. I have no nothing.
I just don't want you to be upset at us.
I'm not. It's not that, dude. At this point, you know something? Tomorrow, you might hear about a guy wearing his banana hammock and open carrying, because you know something? If she's gonna try to come after me civilly, I need to make money. So I'm gonna wear my banana hammock in an AR-15 on a corner.
We're not allowed to have any guns right now.
You can't have any firearms.
You get arrested.
Oh, so no firearms?
No firearms. Do you have any other firearms?
No. I was gonna call my buddy.
So if you have any firearms,
no,
I'm saying, like, if tomorrow,
no,
this case is clear. If you walk around with a gun,
well, I've got to
violate your injunction.
Well, right now I have a video I'm about to upload to YouTube, and
videos. That's
okay.
Past. Anything from here on out, that's different.
Yeah.
And legally, he may have a point. In 2022, Bruin said the government can only restrict public carry if the restriction matches America's historical tradition of gun regulation. In 2024, Rahimi upheld disarming someone under a restraining order, but only when a court made a specific finding that the person posed a credible threat of violence. That's the key detail. Not any injunction, a finding of dangerousness. So the real question underneath this whole story, did Taylor's ex parte order contain that finding, or did it strip a constitutional right on uncontested allegations alone, with no hearing? If the answer is no finding, this stops being just a viral video and becomes a live constitutional fight.
Okay. Videos that's
So right now, from here,
from
this
today until this is
and dealt with,
right.
No guns.
Tomorrow.
I can't call my buddy and say, hey, can I borrow a gun for a day?
Don't even touch it.
All right, fine.
You have a copy of it. Read the whole thing whenever you go inside.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay 25. I think I'm 25 feet, right?
Yeah, you're all right. You're talking to us right now.
Yeah, and I have no ill will. It's just like, this is f***ing bullshit. Dude, I was 9 months with an ankle monitor. Look at my ankle. You see this? You see this? That's a callus ankle monitor for 9 months. I go through trial, get found unanimously not guilty, and then here we are again.
Here, take that back.
Thank you. Is there a way I can get the light back? If it's possible. I don't know if it's. It should come off with just like a real. You know the deal.
When this is all done with, you go get your gun.
Well, dude, that's a $130 friggin' light. I'm like, I get the firearm, but that's not a firearm. That's just an accessory. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm writing still.
Yeah. No, I got nothing but time. Like I said, I have no ill will. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna, I've seen too many YouTube videos of people trying to aggressively come after the cops. That's not who I am. If anything, I'm not that person. And then whenever I deal with bad cops, then that's when the bad side of me comes out. You treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. But if you treat me like a piece of shit, and not to say you're treating me like a piece of shit.
Sounds like we've been treating you good because you've been.
Yeah. I'm not, and it's not your fault. It's Pinellas County.
Exactly, man.
They sent you to come here, which is a bunch of bull. But at the same time, you're telling me now I can't have any fire. I can't call my buddy. Second, like, this is all a bunch of bull stuff. Just imagine if it was you. For being outspoken about, government corruption, government tyranny, government outreach, all that. Whenever I do that, here we are. I get my rights stripped away from me.
Taylor didn't wait to find out. He hired a lawyer, and on May 12th, 7 days later, a judge amended the injunction. The firearms provision lifted. He went straight to St. Lucie Sheriff's Office and got his Glock back. Legally, a free man. This is where the story should end. It doesn't. Because paper moves through a courthouse at one speed, and a man with a legally returned gun moves through the real world at another. Taylor drove into Martin County, a different sheriff's office, a different radio system, one that never saw the amendment. Open carrying? Perfectly legal under Florida's 2025 McDaniels ruling. He's stopped by Martin County deputies.
Against the
You didn't get served injunction.
until right here.
Once you got it served, from that point on.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm just. I know. I get it.
So
I just want to make sure we're not gonna.
oh, you're good. So this is the property receipt you asked for. Normally I get one anyway until you shut the door in that face, and I was like, what the heck? So there's two of them.
One for you, one for me.
One for you, one for me, exactly. So I've listed down Glock with the serial number, Glock magazine, and 14 rounds of .45 caliber. I've already signed my portion.
Can you put hollow paints on there?
Because I don't want to get a bunch of, bring a quarter strip rounds, because I paid a lot of money to it.
Well, let me look at these rounds. Let me look at
Please.
these.
I'm telling you, man, ammo's expensive. My ball ammo, I don't give a shit about. But whenever I put hollow points into a gun, and it's like $30, $40 a f***ing box, yeah, you best believe I'm gonna make sure I'm getting my hollow points back. Yeah. hollow point, hollow point, hollow point, hollow point, hollow point. All those are hollow points. Yeah,
I've seen the different colors.
Yeah, there's one that's I can't remember. One's like
usually we don't listen.
Yeah.
Like brands or anything.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the brand. It's just longs are hollow points.
Mr. Taylor surrendered his firearms peacefully, and the encounter ended without further incident.
Here's the ticking clock question. What happens when the law changes on Tuesday, but the officer in front of you on Wednesday never got the memo? Is he breaking the law? Or is he the last domino in a chain of delay that started 3 counties and 1 judge's signature ago? The deputies believe the firearm restriction is still active. Taylor tells them it isn't. Calmly, hands visible, repeating, "I'm not resisting, not at all." They listen. One even says, "We were just given that information." They cuff him anyway, not out of cruelty, but protocol. The paper in front of them said no guns.
On May 12, 2026, following a motion from Mr. Taylor's counsel, the court amended the temporary injunction with respect to its firearms conditions, and Mr. Taylor subsequently went to the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office to retrieve his confiscated firearms. After retrieving his firearms from the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office, Mr. Taylor was openly carrying in Martin County, Florida, when he was approached by deputies from the Martin County Sheriff's Office.
Come on.
Not here.
Huh?
A violation of rights or anything like that. However, there is an injunction in place.
Hold on.
There's an injunction. No. There's an injunction. Violating your injunction.
No, I'm not.
We're going to get to the details. Right now, online, there's you know everything's going on. Listen to me.
I'm not going to fight you guys. This injunction.
Let me explain it to you. I was just giving information.
The injunction
in possession of the firearm right now.
That just got overturned. Can I call my lawyer?
Look, to that fear in a minute.
Yep.
Absolutely give you the opportunity.
Let's walk over here off the roadway, okay?
Yeah. Can you take my? Let me call my attorney.
We will talk in a minute. We'll talk to the attorney, okay?
Yes, please. Before you actually take me to jail.
We're not taking you to jail yet, but you do have the
I understand. I understand that they just gave me my firearms back.
Who gave you the firearms back?
In St. Lucie County.
When did they give it?
Today.
Okay, perfect. That's why we're trying to get the bottom of it. Because
all St. Lucie County.
That's why
I understand that there's an injunction. The injunction from the judge said because of all this, because
right now,
yes. Hold on. Be careful. Is
there one on the table?
Yes, sir. I like I said, if you want to take. I don't want you to take the firearms, but just
we're going to.
It's it's got a nice seal, and that's why
I want to just take the whole.
All you have to do is pull. No, just it's stuck on my belt. Just pull straight up.
There we go.
There you are.
Onto the legal side of it.
And then,
like Michael, like I was saying, we were just giving that information. Obviously, we're getting calls on you.
I get it.
What you were.
This is the same legal principle behind so many of these cases. Mistake of fact. Hyen versus North Carolina, 2014. A seizure can still be constitutional, even if the officer was factually wrong, as long as the belief was objectively reasonable at the time. Translation: being wrong isn't the same as being unconstitutional, if you were reasonably wrong. Taylor was arrested for violating a condition that no longer existed, and under Hyen, that arrest can still hold up, because Martin County had no way of knowing Pinellas County had already erased that restriction days earlier. Stolen freedom. That's the second time you've heard that phrase. The phrase Taylor used the moment his rights felt taken by a technicality nobody updated in time. Look at the geography, because that's the real villain here, not any one deputy. Injunction issued in Pinellas County, served in St. Lucie County, amended in Pinellas again. Arrest made in Martin County, a third jurisdiction with no direct line to the other two. 3 sheriff's offices, 3 databases, all somehow supposed to stay in sync with a judge's signature from a week before. That's the invisible infrastructure problem behind cases like this. Not always malice, sometimes just distance, measured in miles and server updates. Taylor was released, no formal charges following the Martin County arrest, based on his own account. The original stalking injunction case remains pending in Pinellas County. Nothing here is fully resolved. So who comes out of this looking right? The deputies in both counties never escalated. They explained what they could, admitted what they couldn't, and enforced the order in front of them, which is exactly what they're supposed to do. Taylor complied physically every time, even while arguing verbally, and fought the real battle where it belonged, through his attorney in front of a judge.
2026, following a motion from Mr. Taylor's counsel, the court amended the temporary injunction with respect to its firearms conditions, and Mr. Taylor subsequently went to the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office to retrieve his confiscated firearms. After retrieving his firearms from the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office, Mr. Taylor was openly carrying in Martin County, Florida, when he was approached by deputies from the Martin County Sheriff's Office.
Come on.
Not here. Huh? A violation of rights or anything like that. However, there is an injunction in place.
Hold on.
There's an injunction. No. There's an injunction. Violating your injunction.
No, I'm not.
We're going to get to the details. Right now, online, there's you know everything's going on. Listen to me.
I'm not going to fight you guys.
Weed. This injunction, you explain it to you. I was just giving information.
The injunction
in possession of the firearm right now.
That just got overturned. Can I call my lawyer?
Look, to that fear in a minute.
Yep.
Absolutely give you the opportunity.
Let's walk over here off the roadway, okay?
Yeah. Can you take my... Let me call my attorney.
We'll talk in a minute. We'll talk to the attorney, okay?
Yes, please. Before you actually take me to jail.
We're not taking you to jail yet, but you do have the...
I understand. I understand that. They just gave me my firearms back.
Who gave you the firearms back?
In St. Lucie County.
When did they do it?
I get it.
What is the injunction? That's why we're here.
Yeah.
And like I said,
yep.
I'm
gonna take this off right now.
Yep. Hold on. There's a QD mount.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yep. I'll get.
And then I'm not, like I said, I'm not resisting.
No, you're not at all. You're good. You are good.
I don't have any more weapons.
Okay. Wallet, I'm assuming.
Wallet, cigarettes, lighter.
Pull your feet apart, Luke. Thanks, buddy. Sorry.
You good?
Yeah, if you want to sit right here, you're good, man.
Like, this literally didn't happen. Like, literally just got him back.
That's why we're going to... Where's your injunction?
Well, right now, they put me in handcuffs because of the injunction. And we just went through the injunction where they gave me my firearms back, and you were the one that orchestrated that. And any one of you that wants to talk to my attorney about this, because I'm not trying to go to jail, but I can use it. This is Martin County.
Listen, if you have an active,
I haven't.
Active injunction out of North County. States you can't have firearms.
That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is that this injunction just happened.
We just
2 days ago.
County. As of this point, right now, it's happening.
It's not happening. It just happened.
It is absolutely happening.
Yes, sir. I have my attorney, dude.
You can speak to your attorney.
But he's telling me that this just was.
Is this Martin County?
Yes, sir.
But zoom out, and this story isn't really about Taylor or two sheriff's offices. It's about how one ex parte order, signed without the other side present, can freeze someone's constitutional rights instantly and take days to unfreeze across every jurisdiction that might encounter him next. Rahimi said a credible threat finding can justify disarming someone. Did Taylor's original order actually contain one, or just uncontested allegations? That question sits at the center of the still pending Pinellas County case.
Like I said, man, I literally just got the hand.
Why did they stop you, Mike?
I was just out open carrying on a sidewalk.
Because they ran your name and saw the injunction.
And they saw the injunction, and they said it was still active. The firearms part.
The injunction is active, but the firearms provision is not. That's
Correct. The firearms provision. If you look at letter E on the injunction, letter E says that my firearms have to be returned to me, and they literally got returned. I was at the St. Lucie Sheriff's Office. Yes, sir. That sounds good. Like, literally at 10 o'clock this morning, I went to St. Lucie to pick up the Glock that he just picked up, that he just took. Turn back up.
Yes, James. Some games. No, some beach hops.
Even if I do that, I could have the best firearm because he got me out here today. Like that's the crazy.
His attorney is trying to help sheriff's office talks.
Your vehicle delivered by Kyle E. Spot.
Alright, so unfortunately it is, right now we're going to have to take you in, violation of the injunction.
It is unclear exactly what occurred after Mr. Taylor was arrested. However, based on the title of Mr. Taylor's YouTube video, it appears he was released shortly after he was arrested, presumably without any charges being filed. As of the date of writing this episode, the stalking injunction case remains pending. Overall, the deputies of the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office and the Martin County Sheriff's Office get an A for conducting themselves professionally throughout both encounters, acting on information reasonably available to them at the time, and for handling a legally complicated situation without unnecessary escalation.
Go read the docket yourself. Pull the original petition. Pull the May 12th amendment. Compare the language. Then answer this in the comments. Should a judge be allowed to strip someone's Second Amendment rights on one side's word alone before the other side ever speaks? If this case raised more questions than it answered, that's the point of this channel. Like, share, subscribe to Police Misconduct Case, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one.